Oh man, so Bitcoin steps up this weekend, finally breaking through that 24,000 mark we were looking for a couple of days ago, but now creating that wick above the previous high, breaking through 25,000. What does this mean? What are the next key levels to look out for? We're also going to look at the Ethereum chart because Ethereum is just shy of $2,000 and is looking particularly strong. We're going to look at the key patterns in the charts, and I'm going to share with you my key levels and what I'm doing. Make sure you smash up the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. As always, check out the links in the description if you want to buy any crypto. And as you can see here on Bitcoin, we've been monitoring this ascending triangle for what feels like an eternity. And I feel like the most fussiest trader on earth because we've got all the signs here that things are looking good, but I've still got a weird niggling feeling which I'm going to share with you. Now, as I shared yesterday, I'm in this trade. I took the breakout on the confirmation candle and I'm in this trade. I mentioned yesterday I did want to see the wick higher than the previous high here. This candle wicked to as high as 24,929, okay? And we finally, in this candle here, got that wick above it here today, above 25,000. So that's good now. We've got a higher high. Things are now looking good. We're going to face a little bit of rejection at 25,000. That's normal. 25,000 is a key psychological level, but I'm going to show you why I think that is nowhere near as significant as the 24,000 level we've just broken through. Now, as you guys know, I believe this is my price target on this trade is up in the area of 29,400. I will be taking profits on the way. There'll be a take profit halfway. If you guys want to see my exact levels, you can check out CoinPanel, coinpanel.com/Ijaz. It's free to use for the first period of time, and you'll be able to see my charts for this exact trade. So do check that out. But more importantly, what I do want to show you is this. So remember, this is the chart pattern we used for all of our FOMC meetings and our CPI readings, right? FOMC in the white, CPI readings in the green, and you saw these were the patterns we faced every single time, but this time it was fundamentally different. The CPI reading came, the market didn't care, went sideways. We broke our pattern of falling every single time. Then the FOMC meeting came and we still didn't fall, right? And then we saw the progression here as we got better CPI reading recently. Now we can start to break out. Now the economy can start to turn risk on. And that's what we're fundamentally seeing here. And that's what's exciting. We're finally starting to get that bottom out recovery. And you can see it in the charts. This looks like that final bottom. Now, let's put things back into perspective to make sure we know exactly what we're doing here. This is the weekly chart on Bitcoin. I'm going to bring out the EMA ribbon, okay? Now, you can see we're facing a little bit of rejection from our 200 EMA ribbon. So we need to keep an eye on that. We do have to get through that level. And that level currently sits at around the level we're at now, ironically, around 24,900 marks. We're a couple of $100 away from clearing through this level and closing above it. But then, what am I expecting? The relief rally that I'm trading is a trade which is going to take us into our EMA ribbon. Very, very important. This EMA ribbon starts at 28,700. So I will be taking a little bit of profit before then, and I'll be leaving a bunch to ride into this. Now, it's very important. This is a short-term trade. My long-term portfolio is all in. I'm in on this market. I'm not waiting for another bottom. Another bottom may come. We may get rejected from this EMA ribbon, and we may come back down or have a prolonged period of sideways movement. I'm not saying that. We may have another accumulation period. But what I want to make sure I don't miss is if we run into our EMA ribbon, we could flip it bullish and go on our next run. And I don't want to be the one that sat here saying, no, we're definitely going to come back down here. You know, it's going to pick me up and take me on the journey. No, I had to be in the market, and long-term position, I'm in the market. For the trade, I'm trading it up to the EMA ribbon. I'm looking for some take profits as we get into our EMA ribbon because I'm expecting a bunch of resistance to be coming in from this weekly EMA ribbon, because on the weekly chart, the bears are still firmly in control. We're not going to fix everything overnight and suddenly turn super bullish. We're still in a bear market rally, okay? This is a relief rally. You can see from the charts, bears are in control. We're just having this. This is what we're enjoying right now, but it's fine. We can trade it. We can take profits from it, but we need to be careful that we don't get too arrogant with it going into this weekly EMA ribbon. Let me switch back to the daily, and I want to show you a few things. So let me take off this. And what I do want to bring out now is the volume profile range, because what I want to prove here, in fact, let's go back to this chart. So you can see we've broken through the yellow line, which is 24,000. Now people are expecting a bunch of resistance to come in at 25, okay, which is normal. 25,000 is one of those psychological levels. But if I bring out the VPVR, you will see that I said that once we break through these levels at 24,000, the volume becomes very thinly traded, and that's true. Even the 25,000 level is not as strong as it was previously. So if we can have a good positive open on the equity markets tomorrow, I'm expecting a nice move this week. And here's what's beautiful about this, guys. If you look at the economic calendar this week, it's fairly empty. I mean, on Wednesday, you've got the FOMC minutes which are going to come out, right? These are the minutes of the previous meeting. Generally, there's not too much shock in there that the market can panic about, but they will look at it, so we'll pay attention to that on Wednesday. Then you've got a Fed spokesman, Bowman, speaking on Wednesday as well. Don't think it's going to move the market too much. And apart from that, we're pretty clear. We don't have any huge earnings. I think we got Bank of America, maybe Walmart, but nothing crazy apart from that. It's a nice, comfortable week. And when we look at where we're at here on the Bitcoin chart, that's exactly what we need. We just want some momentum in the equity market, let Bitcoin run, and let's start working towards our target. And I think this can happen a lot quicker than people are anticipating. Okay, so I don't think you've got forever to be to be chilling on the sidelines. I think this move can happen quite quickly. Now, another thing I wanted to share with you is I want to bring out the Bollinger Band, because this is something we've not been able to achieve just yet. So this is remember me being that fussy trader? This is one of those bits which I just want to make sure we've covered off. And there's two things actually. The first is, typical, we've been waiting for this breakout from 24,000 to happen for a long time. And finally, we got it on Friday, and it's Saturday and Sunday that have given us the 25K peak. So yes, it's good that we've hit 25 on the wick today, but we've got to remember it's weekend volume, okay? So it's a bit of a downer. You've got low volumes here on the weekend, and therefore you cannot trust it 100%. So in other words, what I'm saying is a 25K today is not the same as us hitting 25K tomorrow when markets are open and it's not a weekend. So I do want to see that come through tomorrow. That's just nagging me in the back of my mind, and therefore the volumes. Also is this Bollinger Band. When you look at this Bollinger Band, we still got rejected from the top. We can't seem to break through our Bollinger Band. So this is something I want to watch very closely. I mean, even this previous time, we broke through it, closed the daily candle. Even then, we got sent back down into the middle of our Bollinger Band. So I do want to see a nice clear break. Otherwise, I'm going to get worried that we might start curling back over again. So we need a good, strong Monday tomorrow. I think Monday's going to tell us everything we need to know. Even if we can get a Sunday close above, that's still good. I'll take that. If we can get a Sunday close above this Bollinger Band, back at that 25,000 mark, that is good. I'd like that, okay? So that's something I'm looking out for here. Also, remember we covered off yesterday, you've got an important exponential moving average crossover. 20 exponential moving average with the 50, the 20, which is the yellow one, is crossing above the 50 right now, which is a huge bullish sign and an indication that we could have a nice extended move to the upside. And the other version, which I like to look at, as you guys know, is the EMA ribbon. Look how nicely we are now respecting our EMA ribbon. We're nice and above it. And normally when you get this kind of a setup with a higher high above this high, you are set for a nice big move. So all the indicators are showing us we're ready for a nice move here on Bitcoin. And I just need the markets to follow suit today with a nice weekly candle close. Let's also take a look here at the weekly. Let's remove the EMA ribbon. And let's bring out that 200 moving average, which we've been looking at for quite a while. So really powerful week we've just had this week. Hopefully we can close where we're at right now. And you can see we finally not only just reclaimed it 2 weeks ago, retested it, and now broke strongly above that critical 200 moving average. So things are looking much, much better here on Bitcoin. But more importantly, macroeconomically, things are feeling risk on. People are feeling confident. They're feeling much, much better. As promised, let's take a look at Ethereum. You can see Ethereum is just an absolute beast right now. And the key with Ethereum is it's managed to keep its uptrend. It broke through its channel at the top here at 1264, which we covered off, right? So that was equivalent of Bitcoin's 22,000. And then once ETH went, it just kept grinding higher. So whilst Bitcoin was struggling and stalling at that 24,000 level mark, if you bring out the VPVR, you can see that Ethereum's equivalent was all the way down at 1265. So the volumes became far thinner here. Let me just drag that up so you guys can see it. Let's pop me over there. So you can, we'll go over there instead. So you can see the volumes become far less here. So Ethereum's just been able to grind higher and higher and higher, despite Bitcoin stalling at 24. So really good strength from Ethereum. Obviously, we know everybody is happy that their dress rehearsals went smoothly. They're expecting a September ETH 2.0 launch, right? Merge to go through successfully. So naturally, you're getting extenuating pumps here on Ethereum. Would I chase these pumps? No, not particularly. If I was dollar cost averaging in for the long run, I would continue to do that, right? I don't think Ethereum is going to go anywhere. I think it's only going to move from strength to strength. Yes, there may be another delay and another delay, but if you're dollar cost averaging in for the long run, I think you could do worse than buying and dollar cost averaging in on Ethereum. Would I be chasing this as a short-term trade? No, I think this is just move from strength to strength, and I'm just worried about buy the rumor, sell the news on Ethereum. Key levels, which we can see on Ethereum, is, let me just bring out in fact, let's take a look at the Bollinger Band as well for Ethereum. And as you can see, look at the difference here. Ethereum really is pushing its Bollinger Band, right? It's really pushing it steeply upwards and trying to clear out of it in order to set itself up for the big move. So you can definitely see the gradient of change here is far more powerful than Bitcoin, of course, given the ETH 2.0 excitement. You can see this is the cluster of resistance, which Ethereum is nicely working its way through. Still got a little bit left, taking it up to about 2100 there in this kind of region, 2150. And then things start to get even more clearer up until the levels at 2700. So things are looking super exciting from Ethereum, and I definitely would not be sleeping on this. Of course, it's weekend trading volume, but it's been doing this since the 13th of July. I mean, if you were buying in on Ethereum in the 13th of July up to where you're at now, you've had 100x on such a stable asset, well, relatively to crypto, stable market cap, low risk reward play such as Ethereum. So there you have it, guys. Exciting Sunday, lot to play for this week, and importantly, it's an important week where Bitcoin needs to clear through that 25 mark and start working its way towards our price target. We're in the trade. If you're in this trade as well, let me know in the comments. If you guys like to trade or you want to practice trading, you can do so using BYBIT or BitGet. Links in the description. They'll give you free bonuses which you can use to make your first few trades until you guys start to feel confident. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. Go watch this video here, and I'll see you in the next one.